Reverend Monsignor Rolly de la Cruz, our rector, Manila Cathedral, Father Harvey Bagos, the NYC o NCR, National Capital Region, Regional Youth Council Director, Father Marty Marcelo, the Youth Director of the Archdiocese of Manila, and all our fellow youth directors or priests, and the many youth leaders coming from the different, the 10 dioceses of the region of NCR, and all the youth representatives here gathered, our young people whom we are rendering and offering our service and sacrifices and love. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Why are we gathered here? Because we are bidding farewell to the World Youth Day symbols, the World Youth Day cross, and the icon of the Blessed Mother, Salus Populi Romani, and they will be leaving tonight for Taipei for the next destination of the pilgrimage of these World Youth Day icons. Just a little story. Ito pong World Youth Day cross na ito, yan po ay binigay ni St. John Paul II, the then Pope, in 1984, entrusted to the young people, and he wished that this wooden cross will be passed from generation to different parts of the world. And I could remember in 1995, when I was a very, very young boy, I was in Luneta. I was the stage, the altar was in the Carino Grandstand. We were positioned even behind the Jose Rizal Monument. To tell you honestly, I wasn't able to see this, the World Youth Day cross. I wasn't able to see that because it was that far. The next, if I remember it right, the next moment or the opportunity that I have seen the World Youth Day cross was in 2011 in Madrid. The World Youth Day in Madrid, where there was a ceremonial turnover of this World Youth Day cross from the young people of Spain to the young people of Brazil. Ayan. That was the next time. Now, that time, I saw already the cross. But when it came here in the Philippines, I didn't imagine, I was surprised of the length and the measurements of this World Youth Day cross. Napakalaki pala po nito. Napakahaba, mabigat, and I was just amazed. I didn't expect that this World Youth Day cross will be this of these measurements and of that kind of weight. Ano po? Talking of measurements, in the past several weeks, it's been going on in the news that there is this NCAP being implemented, especially in Metro Manila. Are you aware of NCAP? What do you mean by NCAP? No apprehension, no contact apprehension policy. Okay? So ito po ay naging laman na ng balita from morning to evening to late night news because this was implemented by the government, MMDA, to ensure that discipline, that the Filipino motorists, especially drivers, will learn really the discipline in driving, especially in the roads of Metro Manila, where there were a good number of cases of accidents. Okay? So ang ginagamit ng NCAP, they're using the camera, high definition camera. They can zoom in. And in fact, they're also using artificial intelligence. And after that, when the video was saved and captured, they will analyze and review everything. No? And then they will prepare the necessary documents to mail it to those drivers who committed such violations. Marami pong usapin po dyan. Hanggang ngayon po, mainit pa po ang usapin about that kind of measurement, no? A kind of method or system para po maging maganda and safe ang ating roads. Ano po? But you see, the Lord in the gospel tells us of a different kind of measurement. The measurement that we use in dealing with people. The device, the apparatus that we use engaging people, in knowing people, and treating or relating with people. Ang sabi sa Ebanghelyo, you do not judge hastily because the measurement we use to others will be the same measurement that God will use to us. We are being warned of the Lord, by the Lord, to really be cautious and conscious of how we measure up people, how we measure up individuals and persons, how we gauge them, how we make conclusions about them, how we create ideas about them. We are being challenged by the Lord. The thing is, tayong mga Pilipino, over the past recent years, medyo nagkaroon ng pagbabago ang consciousness ng mga tao. Ang mga Pilipino sadly has become very critical, very judgmental. Do you notice that? Parang we become police of each other. For example, a year ago, almost a year ago, during the feast of St. John the Baptist in San Juan City, do you remember the one who used the water gun against a rider? Tama po? There were basaan all over, and there was this young man who used a water gun to a motorcycle rider na ito ay na-capture ng media. And there was a name for him, right? Ano yung pangalan niya? Si Boy Dila, di ba? Kasi dumila pa siya, no? Habang binabasa niya yung nakikiusap na rider. What happened after that? He became an instant social media sensation. But together with that, together with his popularity, came the many cyberbullying, the bashing na dumating sa kanya. Others, you couldn't perhaps stop them because of their anger, no? For the action of this Boy Dila. However, it lasted for several months, and I heard from the last video I saw, still there were bashing to Boy Dila. And I think there was a news article that he was jailed. Tama po ba? Siya ay kinulong. When he was interviewed, he was in a prison cell, no? Because of a violation different from his original issue. No? Sabi ko sa sarili ko, nakakaawa naman. Because of that one mistake or error na meron siya, he had to suffer a year-long bashing and cyberbullying that perhaps affected even his own behavior. Na that led for further violations perhaps in his own case. Hindi ba yun ang nangyayari po sa atin sa Pilipinas, especially among the young people? And there was this statistics from the UNICEF that more than half of the teenagers today are suffering from cyberbullying, body shaming, threats, false information, bashing from all over, from different people in social media. Maybe you can think of one or two persons or cases na mga biktima ng bashing and cyberbullying. It was not really good. Marami po ang nasirang buhay because of that. The thing is, nakakatakot at nakalulungkot yung ating behavior ngayon. We have started to make use of a kind of measurement that will make us so critical, mean, cruel, unfair, unjust, and uncharitable to others. Ilan pa ang magsasuffer because of cyberbullying? Because of the kind of measurement that we are using. Nasa saan na yung tinatawag nating patience? Nasa saan na yung measurement that Jesus proposed to us? The patience, the forgiveness, the forbearance, kindness, and even loving. Nasaan na yon? Nasaan na yung binigay at pinropose sa atin ng Panginoon na measurement na wala na unti-unti without us knowing it and noticing it? We're becoming really a very disrespectful, unjust, unfair, uncharitable generation. The Lord in the gospel does not stop us from being critical. No. The Lord is not stopping us from analyzing, studying, looking deeper into things, into issues. Even the Lord would propose to us being critical. But the thing is, we come to a point that we are becoming very unfair, uncharitable, disrespectful, impatient, and unkind. Yun na ang hindi natin alam, the measurement that we are using. Look at the cross. Isn't it the cross is a symbol of being bashed, of being bullied, from a small whispers, from a few whispers of crucify him, from the little rumors of this Jesus pretending to be God and blaspheming, from those little small whispers and rumors came the roaring shouting of the people, crucify him. Hindi po ba ganun din ang nangyari? Ang Panginoon pala ang unang naging biktima. But the thing is, we are looking up to the cross. Why are we doing the same thing to others if our beloved Lord suffered the same thing from the hands of people of man? My dear young people, my dear friends, today's gospel is inviting us to look into our own tool or measurements, those that we are using these days. Hopefully, prayerfully, we are not subscribing with the proposals of this world, of this secular world, the measurement and the criteria of being unkind, impatient, uncharitable, but instead, we would subscribe with the measurements that the Lord has proposed to us for so a long time. The measurement of patience, of kindness, of gentleness, of patience, and of charity.